Zach Wheeler, he is so steady and he just goes about his business. There's a ton of stats I could kind of come out here with and say like, oh, he's great at this and he's great at this. Everybody knows that already. He's perhaps the
Mhm.
least interesting person in this staff because he is boring and he's boringly good. He's an awesome playoff pitcher. He is steady as they come on the mound. I mean, he really doesn't get bothered by anything, and he's aging quite well. I want to say that he's kind of changed who he is as a pitcher. The velocity is perhaps not where it was at his peak, but the movement's gotten very good. He's an excellent ground ball pitcher. He doesn't struggle with home runs. Put him anywhere, and he's one of the top pitchers in baseball.
Yeah,
And he's a
he's
great guy to have at
earned
the top
that.
of the rotation at the end of the day.
Yeah, I think he's that guy the past 3, 4 years that teams really don't want to face. Maybe the number one guy because no one sees the ball against Zach Wheeler. It's a beautiful thing as a Phillies fan because he makes teams look silly. And you're right, there's pretty much zero questions about Zach Wheeler. I think the one you ask is when does he start to kind of show his age? And he's the past 3 years, including the playoffs, he's been above 200 innings pitched. So is he going to be able to keep up that sort of workload?
Yeah, it's a good question. I'm just going to the top here. I want to say this is his age 35 season. Actually, he's
Yep.
34. This will be his age 35 season. He's going to turn 35. There's nothing that you can point to saying that the decline's coming. I think he's just a smart pitcher. And you look at some of the guys across the league that are aging very well into their late 30s. They're smart pitchers like Max Scherzer. They don't have the velocity they had, but they're finding ways to do it in just kind of mixing it up and relying on different things. I think that as Zach Wheeler kind of gets older, we're going to see more of a contact type pitcher, but I think it's going to be soft contact, and I think we're still going to be able to count on him for as long as he's here because he doesn't want to pitch until he's like 45. He has a clock at this point. He only wants 3 more years here in Philadelphia. He knows that his window is now, and he's going to want to take the ball every 5 days. And I'm glad he will be here to do that.
Yeah, I think you summed it up well. I don't think we need to spend too much time on Wheels. He if there is a sure thing in life, it's Zach Wheeler. But
Yes.
Josh, I do have a over under prediction for you based off of Zach's 2024 stats. Do
Let me
you
hear.
2.57 ERA in 2024 over or under in 2025?
357 in 2024.
What was that?
Oh no, I'm looking at Nola Savant page. Okay, 257. He had 257 last year.
2.57. Yeah, yeah. He
I
really
think he'll be.
pushed for
I
it.
think he'll be a little over. I think he'll be. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a 3-1, but it's going to be like a really like unnoticeable 3-1, kind of like how last year he had or 2023 he had a 3-6, and it was like he was awesome. What do you mean? Sometimes it just gets a little higher than you think. So I'm going to go the over on that.
All right. I'm for the record. I have these down, so we'll come back to Josh's predictions
Okay.
at the end of the
Is
year.
this your? Are you trying to get back at me for just trivia time and you going 0-3 to start the season?
Yeah, for absolutely throttling me at trivia. I'm trying to make you get things wrong here.